umbrella gets shredded.
Right.
You know, there's no sound, as we pointed out. The score is just kind of barely there.
Yes.
At the beginning of that, and it's just the guy holding the umbrella. You know, they find the dead guy in the car, and then they all kind of start looking around. And as they're looking around, you just see the guy who's at the foreground holding the umbrella, and you don't, because there's no sound, all you just see is that umbrella get shredded. And then you know that, okay, Sullivan's out there somewhere.
Yeah, which is a great. Yeah, there's a lot of great moments in this movie. I think I might start defending this movie against people. Yeah, just talking about it makes me like it a lot more. And it's something that you wouldn't expect based on what you have told me about the graphic novel. It's something that I wouldn't expect. I would expect this. I mean, like there's a version of the story where this movie gets adapted by Tony Scott, who's a director that I love, but it gets adapted by him, and it is this sort of hyper satirized. You know, it becomes like Man on Fire kind of. And it gets this reputation of like being this like really good kind of schlocky action film, or it gets adapted much later by great American filmmaker Juan Coles Smut, or whatever that guy's name is. And it becomes like Run All Night. It's just this dumb, you know, forgettable action. Cinema's dead. That's all I have to say. Since, you know, I am a longtime projectionist, so I was working in the theater. This is a movie that I built and I sat and watched by myself in the theater, as I did many films. So that's how I kind of fell in love with it that first time, and I've seen it multiple times in the theater after that. During its initial run, because I don't think anyone, you know, plays this movie on a retrospective, unfortunately. No.
But one cool thing I did, actually two cool things I did, was I took the lobby, the cardboard like standee in the lobby, which had the cover art of the guy and the kid walking in the rain. I put that at the end of my projection booth, so that when I was walking down the hall, it looked like these two people were walking towards me the entire time.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then another thing that I got from the movie is DreamWorks sent lobby cards for it. So when we were done with the movie, I took all the lobby cards. I have them. And I'm trying to think. There's the artwork for the film is one of them. There's the scene where Hanks pulls the gun on one of the guys he's robbing, where it's the close-up of him, and then he pulls the gun, so it's kind of pointed at the camera. One of them is the scene of Newman standing out in the rain and all the dead bodies on the ground around him. And there's like two or three others. I can't remember off the top of my head what they are right now, but they're awesome. The lobby cards are great. I still have them.
Yeah, so all of this film feels like you could take the stills out and have them and just like frame them on your, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they feel like paintings. A lot of these shots. I'd be really interested in seeing the artwork on the lobby cards.
I'll have to find the box and see if I can take pictures of each one, and I'll send them to you or Wesley.
Yeah, you could maybe put them on the podcast in some form, or you know, like on the cover of it or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah. It's a good idea.
Okay, I'll see if I can find them in the next 48 hours or so. I know where they are. I think I have to do a little bit of digging. But I should get them. I think that's basically all of my notes that I've had. I don't know if there was anything else I wanted to single out.
Go watch the film on that. Or it gets lost in the streaming service wars.
What did you say it was, other than Netflix, Wesley?
I wasn't aware that that it's on Netflix, but it is. It's on Pluto TV, which is a free service, and it's on the new Paramount Plus app.
Because everybody has everybody has Paramount Plus, right, guys? Got that streaming service? No?
Not unless you're a Star Trek fan, I guess.
Not really.
Exactly.
Not really.
The only person I know that has it is a big Star Trek fan.
Well, I mean, I have it, and it's pretty cool.
You do?
I do. We're talking about Paramount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be CBS Plus or something.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
All access.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because the CBS is owned by Viacom, which owns Paramount.
Okay. So they own all the Nickelodeon stuff and all that, right?
Yeah. They own all the Nickelodeon shit.
Comedy Central, I think.
Yeah, all the classic movies by Paramount. Like I think Chinatown is on there. I think Paramount movie. I think.
Oh, the Nicholson one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are correct.
On there.
All the Jack Ryan movies, probably.
Yeah. Two of them which are good.
I like The Hunt for Red October.
Yeah, that's one of the good ones.
Oh, I thought you were implying the Harrison Ford ones.
There's one of the Harrison Ford ones that I like. I don't know if I think it's Patriot Games. I think I like
Patriot Games is great. Watch Clear and Present Danger again. It's really good.
Okay.
Yes. After those three.
After that, you can't convince me. I will scream and shout no. You mentioned the Chris Pine one or the Krasinski TV show, which nobody watched. But it's somehow going on to season 5, something like that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to bring up, Wesley?
No. Just make sure you guys go watch the movie if you haven't, or watch it again. I'm sure if you're tuning into this and you're listening, or you've listened thus far, you probably are familiar with the movie already. But go watch it again. Great performances.
Yeah, we spoiled everything for you. Sorry.
Yeah.
The movie isn't that complex.
No.
It's more so the direction and the acting and the way that the cinematography.
All right. This isn't Primer. Yeah, you go watch it. Support the movie. Talk about it with your friends. Go support roles with Tom Hanks where he's not playing it's America's Dad, which is all the roles that he's been doing now. Which is kind of sad because he's got some cake in him though. Captain Phillips, that's a good.
Captain Phillips is great. Wesley, you like News of the World, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you're the guy. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice.
I haven't seen it yet. I know it's coming on HBO soon.
I'm a fan of Paul Greengrass. So. Big fan.
Can I make one recommendation? I know this is probably not going to sit well with some people. This is a Greengrass recommendation. It's getting to be that time. Watch United 93. It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's not an easy watch. There's so much tension in it. My heart is pounding through my chest every time I watch it. But man, is it a phenomenal movie?
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie since it came out. I've been kind of scared to rewatch it because I know it's just going to get back. I know the ending is just going to get back.
It is, but the way that it's shot and it's edited and the way that it goes back and forth between the plane and air traffic control and the actual the actual like office of air traffic control, not the guy sitting in front of the screens, and the military, the way it cuts between all those.
Right.
Just the tension level is insane, and it's not an easy movie to watch. But oh my God, does that movie blow me away every single time I see it?
Yeah.
My out of context recommendation.
Well, closing out, thank you, CJ. Thank you, Chris, for jumping on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, and thanks for letting me know that CJ wanted to hop on. This was a good show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to us doing the Collateral episode together and not being left out.
Don't worry.
Wesley, I swear to Batman, if you leave me out on that Collateral episode, we will not have a podcast.
We'll have to schedule that. I do know what we're going to do at the end of next month, though.
What is it? Are you allowed to say, or?
I will tell you off the air, CJ.
Yeah, yes. Tell me off mic.
Yeah. All I'll say is that all I'll say on the air is that it's another movie from a pretty well-known director that I think gets totally lost in the shuffle of all of his other films, and this is probably a top 3 or top 5 movie for me from this director.
Okay.
So that'll be coming up the end of September.
So
I look forward to listening to that episode.
Cool. All right, fellas. That about ends this episode. It was a great takeover, as Chris's episodes are always really great, in my opinion.
You're being too kind.
But yeah, if you're listening to this episode out of context, we are a San Diego-based podcast, and we are available on all podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Luminary, you name it, we're on it. Check us out. Check
them out.
Yeah, leave us some good, some nice feedback, 5-star reviews, that sort of thing.
Only.
Please, it really helps out as far as, looking us up in the search engine and whatnot. But yeah, Drop the Mic from San Diego. Thank you guys so much for listening, and thank you, Chris and CJ, for joining me and being great guests on the show. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good show, man.
Yeah, I'm always happy to be on whatever you need.
Oh, also, I wanted to point out that because James Warney, my co-host, couldn't be on tonight, I'm not sure what we're going to be covering next week, so it'll be a surprise regardless. So keep in touch on our Instagram, which is at @dropthemic_podcast, to find out what we're going to talk about for the next episode, which will be next weekend, if everything goes right. All right, fellas. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Until next week, good night.
Good night.
Don't mind me, sir. It's a free country. Used to be anyhow. No, thank you, sir. So who do you work for? Can you keep a secret? I'm press.
Which paper?
All over. I'm something of a rarity.
How's that?
I shoot the dead. Dead bodies. That is, I don't kill them.